So guys, once you have Photoshop opened up, I have a GFX pack just in case I need anything from there, but you guys are going to want to open a 500 by 500 transparent picture. You guys are going to want to paint the background black with the bucket tool. So create a new layer on top of it. What you guys are going to want to do is take the typing thing. You guys want to make whatever letter you want, whatever you do for your channel. I have V, but it's kind of weird and hard to do V, so I'm going to use T because it's pretty easy to do something like that. Make sure it's aligned in the middle. So just align that quickly. Once you get it aligned and everything looks alright, you guys are going to want to rasterize the layer. Then zoom in a little bit. So once you have zoomed in enough, actually I'll zoom in a little bit more. So then what you guys would want to do is take your pen tool and kind of crop these out a little bit. Just make it look kind of like your own design so it stands out. So cut off the edges, that's what I'm doing with this one. It doesn't have to be even, because honestly I don't think people are going to notice that much if it's not even, and it looks kind of better if it's not perfectly even anyways. So then down here you guys can, I'm actually going to do it like this. I think would look really nice if we put it like kind of higher here, and then we'll connect it, make the selection, then we'll deselect it. So guys, once you have this, what you want to do is you're going to want to duplicate the layer and actually go into your blending options. Go to color overlay on the second one. You guys want to make it like a darkish kind of shadowy color like gray. And what you're going to want to do is put it under the T, and you're going to want to take your move tool and you're going to want to move it down just a little bit so it kind of looks like it's shadowing it. So like this looks alright. So then what you're going to want to do is, I'd say, combine these two into a group. So create a new layer, then you're going to want to go find an image. It's up to you. I'm going to use this image, a Call of Duty image, or whatever you do for your YouTube channel kind of image. So I have this. What you're going to do is put it to luminosity, so it's like gray, black, and white. Put a layer on top of it. Then you're going to want to fill that layer up with black. But you're going to want to put that opacity down to like, I'd say like 87 looks, maybe a little bit too dark, 81% or so. Then you're going to want to create a layer on top of it. Take out your brush tool. Go find a color that you want to use. I'm going to use like a lightish blue. So we'll get like this kind of color. Then make it whatever size you want. I'll put it down to like here. We'll put it a little bit bigger actually. I suggest turning the hardness down because you don't really want to make it look like too hard, because it'll kind of look ugly and it'll kind of ruin the tone. Then I suggest putting over top of this, but I think like that, putting a tap of white. And I know it looks really weird now, but if you turn it down, it doesn't look that bad. Turn it down to like, it gives it a little bit of a kind of color you guys can kind of see. Since we have that, ooh, I didn't mean to move that, I moved that. Don't try not to misplace anything because it'll kind of make it look ugly and it'll kind of ruin the whole thing. So turn the opacity down a little bit on this, I'd say like 50%. Then what you guys are going to want to do is make a new one. You guys are going to want to take switch the color out, put it one on like the top now, so kind of like this, then put this one down to like a little bit lower. Then you guys want to, since these are grouped now, select all and put it, kind of make it as even as possible by aligning it. Then if you guys want to add any, this is basically it, but if you want to add anything, like you guys can add a layer. I'd suggest actually adding a layer style to the original tee, so you guys can come over here if you have a layer style already, or if you want one. A lot of GFX packs will have them, so I guess we could maybe try to do this one. So just copy the layer style, we'll go over here, and we'll paste the layer style on here. And then we'll just go into here quickly. Let's see, does that actually look good? Let's just check. Yeah, that looks alright. So guys, basically that's all there is for this tutorial. If you want another tutorial on how to do gaming banners, I'd be down to make that. But other than that, guys, it's been Vesby. Peace out.